Most people spend 20 years in a classroom learning how to follow instructions, only to spend the next 40 years wondering why they feel like a cog in a machine. This is the education trap, and the reason 90% of people will never see it is because it's hard to recognize a cage when you were raised inside of it. Think about the structure of a standard school day. It isn't designed to produce thinkers. It's designed to produce employees. You sit in rows, you ask for permission to speak, you move when a bell rings, and you are rewarded for memorizing and repeating information that someone else decided was important. This is the industrial model of education, built during a time when we needed people to work in factories. The problem is that the world has changed, but the system hasn't. We are told from age 5 that there is a linear path to success: get good grades, get a degree, and find a stable job. We treat this like a law of nature, but it's actually a business model. Today, a degree is often a $100,000 receipt for information you could have found for free. We've been conditioned to believe that a piece of paper is the same thing as a skill. It isn't. Knowledge is only potential. It only becomes power when it is applied to solve real-world problems. The trap is psychological. It creates a fixed mindset where people believe their worth is tied to their test scores. When you spend your entire youth waiting for a teacher to give you a grade, you lose the ability to validate yourself. You become addicted to external approval. This is why so many high achievers feel lost in their 30s. They've run out of levels to pass and don't know how to play a game where there are no instructions. 90% of people won't escape this because it's terrifying to admit that the safe path might be a dead end. We are taught that risk is something to be avoided, but in a digital economy, the biggest risk is being exactly like everyone else. If you have the same degree, the same resume, and the same mindset as 10,000 other people, you are a commodity, and commodities are easily replaced by cheaper labor or better software. To break out, you have to realize that true education begins the moment you stop being a student and start being a practitioner. The world doesn't care what you know. It cares what you can do with what you know. We are living in an era where curiosity is more valuable than a curriculum. You have the sum of human knowledge in your pocket, yet most people use it to scroll through distractions because they've been trained to be passive consumers of information rather than active creators. The trap closes when you stop learning the day you graduate. Most people think education is a phase of life, rather than a way of life. They stop reading, stop experimenting, and stop questioning. They trade their curiosity for a paycheck and a sense of prestige that doesn't actually pay the bills of their soul. If you want to be in the 10% who escape, you have to de-school your mind. You have to learn, how to fail without feeling like a failure, and how to build your own syllabus. The walls of the classroom are gone, but the mental barriers remain. The question isn't whether you can get an education, it's whether you can survive the one you were given and find your own way anyway.